what's going on everyone, buddy? We are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my settings. Before we start, I would like to say that settings are different for everyone. And the reason why I'm also doing a settings video is because the day that I'm recording this video, there's 9 days left to the actual season. And I want to make this video because by the time I post it, it'll probably be a lot closer to like the end of the season. Okay, bud, we'll start on general. This is, you know, very simple stuff. Okay, buddy, I moved my face cam to the top right or left. I don't know. I don't know my left and right. Face cam was blocking it, so I just want to, you know, make sure that you guys are able to see this shit. Quad, privacy, invite only. I'm pretty sure that's the only one that you have. Remember, I'm on PC, so your ping wheel communication will be different. I have that on. I don't really use it a lot, but sometimes I will. Like, you know, if my teammates don't have a mic, then obviously, yes, you know, you want that on. Display performance metrics. This is really up to you. This just shows you this stuff down here. What you can have it off. The reason why I have it on is just so like when I'm recording, I can see if my, you know, frames are tanking or if they're, you know, at that, you know, max FPS that I have it at. I just keep it at minimal. It just leaves that little bar down there, just lets me know. And it also lets me know my ping and shit. So it's good. I like it. Connectivity feedback, I have it at default. It just shows you these icons and shit like in the bottom right corner. So if you're lagging or if you have latency or your FPS is fucking up, pop up in the bottom right corner and it'll kind of just tell you like what's happening, what's tanking right now. A stun VFX, I personally like it on dark. Reason being is because I don't like when I'm playing at night. I'm in those intense fucking game modes. My lights are all off and shit. My eyes are used to that darker, you know, theme in the room. And then Nomad chucks a fucking flashbang around the corner and my eyes literally see Jesus. That is why I don't have it on white glare, because it literally is a fucking flashbang. Like my screen's a little close. Like you can actually kind of see it in the bottom right corner. Like look, I'm touching my screen right here in the bottom right. Okay, anyway. What I'm basically trying to say is that if you don't like being fucking flashed in the eyes and it's super bright and you're like, ow, that hurts, put it to dark glare. It's the same thing. It's just that instead of it going super bright, it's dark, and then it, you know, does the same effect when it kind of brings you back into that, you know, reality. They don't need to be adding these big ass fucking words. Rainbow Six Siege should already know. They should already know I have dyslexia. Anyway, Tidius SFX. I have it on muted. It's really just up to you guys. This is basically when an explosive goes off in the game, or as well as from being stunned from a stun grenade. It's what you hear in your actual headsets when it pops off and you're like blinded, or you hear a wall getting exploded, right? And you're standing right next to it. If you have it at ringing, obviously it's gonna sound like it's gonna be ringing in your fucking ears. Basically when a flashbang goes off or when a explosive opens up literally right next to me, well, fucking explode my eardrums with fucking an explosion. It just mutes that loud sound so that I can now hear footsteps, you know, without that loud sound flushing it out. And as well as wave. I have also seen a lot of people kind of use wave. So I would keep it to either muted or wave. I keep it to muted. It's really just up to you on that one. Cycle inside camera groups, I have this off. Reason being is because if you keep it on, you have to now press an additional button to move from that category of cameras to the next. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're Valkyrie. You have 3 cameras, right? You throw all 3 of your cameras on the wall. I can cycle through those 3 cameras using my Q and E button. But once I reach to the end of that 3rd camera, I now have to press an additional button to now transfer me to the default cameras, or to the obviously the other cameras that you drill into the wall. I don't know what those fucking things are called. I just have it off. Okay, buddy, this is a no-brainer. If you don't have this on both, you're either copper or you're copper. Buddy, this is like an absolute no fucking brainer. I don't even have to read this to you. Fuser pickup, put it on both. Visible throw trajectory. If you have this off, I don't know what, like, I don't want to call you dumb, but you're fucking dumb. Buddy, keep this shit on. Keep it on. I don't think I've ever seen anyone with it off, but like, if you do have it off, you might be a little, you might go drink some water. Keep it on. It shows the line when you hold out your C4, or if you're holding a grenade or a flashbang. It gives you that little line or trajectory of where that flashbang or C4 or grenade is gonna go. Drone after prep, I have it on manual. The reason why I like it on manual is because when you're droning on prep phase, and let's say there's 3 seconds left and you're running away from an operator that's shooting your drone. Second that it hits 0, your drone stops if you were to have it on automatic or semi-automatic. I think it's automatic. Yeah, if you have it on automatic, it automatically exits the observation tool. I don't know why they have this even a thing. I mean, I guess it's good for when, you know, to just get right into the battle, but you need, just buddy, listen to me and put it on manual. Having it on manual, it doesn't necessarily add an extra button to press because you're already pressing the button that you would press to just pull out your drone anyway. HUD, honestly, I don't think I have any of this shit touched. Oh, this is the only thing that I have off is bands. So the reason why I have bands off is because when I play ranked, some fucking reason Rainbow loves to show me in the top right corner of my screen who they just banned. So literally half the side of my screen is just people that were banned. And I'm literally trying to fucking clutch up, get a clutch over here, and I have fucking 1,200 fucking names on the side. I don't want that on my screen. A very important one. I have honestly tested out both, and honestly, they're both pretty good, but I feel like low makes footsteps a little bit louder. Tidius SFX, you know that one. I kept it on mute. I don't know why they have it in here and as well as general, but I guess we could all hit the gritty, you know, the same time. Master volume, I blare that bitch out to 100. In-game SFX volume, this basically sets the volume for gameplay that's not music or voiceovers. So when you reload your weapon, when you cock the weapon back, when a footstep. Yeah, basically all, you know, sound effects in the game. In-game music volume, there's no fucking reason to be listening to Rainbow Six Siege's music when you're in-game on fucking lockdown 1v fucking 1. No, you don't need that shit. Turn it off. The music's not even that good. Sorry, Rainbow and the Rainbow Sound team. Sorry. Okay, I only have menu SFX volume up to 100 because when I record, I like to click all of these buttons like this. You hear that sound? It's like ching, 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 ching. It basically just shows up on my Streamlabs if my audio's working. That's the only reason why I have it at 100. If you want to turn this one down, you can. It's not really that important. I only have it up at 100 because it shows me, you know, if my volume's working, you know, when I'm streaming or that type of shit. This doesn't matter. Let's move on to the resolution. 1920 by 1080. I don't see why anyone would have any other resolutions. Maybe if you have a bigger screen, I don't know. I'm just setting it to 1920 by 1880 because that's also what I record in. Play mode, I have it on full screen. Honestly, I'm not really too good with what these all really are. The reason I have it on full screen is because I can now set my refresh rate up to 165. That's just what my, you know, monitor goes to. Now, I know that there's monitors that go up way fucking higher than 165 hertz. And if you have a monitor that does go up above that, buddy, you fucking better put it to the highest hertz. Now, aspect ratio really is kind of a preference, you know, for you to decide. I used to run, I think it was 16 by 10 for quite a long time. Loved it. I think it's honestly one of the default settings, or like what a lot of people will say to use. Then I've started saying that a lot of pros will use 4.3, and I've always stuck with 4.3. I've loved 4.3 since I've fucking jumped onto it. Basically what it does is it stretches your screen out more so that basically the enemies are a little chunkier. They're a little wider. When you have it in 16 by 10, enemies are now then shrunk in. They're kind of more slim. Just makes it easier on 4.3 for me to see the enemies. VSync, I have it at off. Now, I have my FPS limit on off. This is extremely important, and I'm gonna show you this right now. On PC, the maximum frame rate that you can have within the game is 144. That's the highest that they give it to you. I don't know why, but it's the highest, and that's a no-no for me. All right, buddy, so once you're in, you know, your main screen area, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your mouse and you're gonna go down to here. What you're gonna look up is you're gonna look up Rainbow, and then down here, you should have 3 of these kind of pop up. If you click on the Rainbow Six Siege right here, Now, this file right here is your game file. So yeah, bud, click on this. It's gonna open this and you will see then game settings. This will then pop up. It's a notepad. Now, once we're in here, bud, you're gonna look for display right here. It says display. You're gonna basically look for where it says FPS limit right here. I have mine set to 140 just because honestly, my PC's a fucking shitter, and you know I can't push limits super high, or else my graphics card and CPU start to fucking boil. A lot of people, what they'll do as well is they'll set their FPS limit a little bit lower to their monitor hertz. So like my monitor is 165 hertz, so I keep my FPS limit at 140. So there's absolutely no reason for me to cap my frames at 200 because one, my monitor can't even outproduce that, you know? Field of view, I have it at 85. I honestly think for PC, the sweet spot is anywhere from 83 to 87. Some people like it all the way, and that's fine. Like I said, it's your preference. I like mine at 85. It's not too stretched out, but it's not too stretched in where it's like, oh my God, like I need it stretched out. My brightness is at 56. Now, bud, for graphics settings, this is really all up to you. I like to make sure that my FPS stays at 140 no matter fucking what I'm going through. Since I stream and I also make videos, Streamlabs or OBS can also tank my FPS because it's, you know, pulling more from my CPU and my GPU than, you know, harms my actual frames per second when I'm in the game, causing me to lag or rubber band and kind of like jitter everywhere. But for me, in my settings for the quality, I set it to custom and I put basically every single quality setting to low. The only thing that I have on high is shadow quality. Like I have all of them set to low because honestly, bro, I don't give a fuck about graphic settings in Rainbow Six Siege. I don't care. It's a 10-year-old fucking game, bro. This isn't GTA fucking 6, you know? Anti-aliasing, I have it on TAA. I'm pretty sure that this is like the best provided. Yep. That's the best image quality, but requires more resources, may cause pixel trails, ghosting behind moving objects. Render scaling, this is another big one. Render scaling basically makes what 3D environments look good and look bad. If you have it at 100, which a lot of people are gonna tell you to keep it at 100, and I would also tell you to keep it at 100, this is just gonna make your overall game look better. It's gonna make guns look better, skins look better. It's gonna make, you know, things just not look really like bland. It'll make the 3D objects pop out more. For TAA sharpness, I've just kept it at 100. Higher value means sharper image. All input mouse / keyboard, I have that on. Mouse sensitivity and horizontal is at 8 and 8. Now, bud, I use the HyperX Pulsefire Haste Wireless. It's a fucking beautiful mouse. Absolutely love it. I also have the headset as well. I love HyperX stuff, dude. HyperX sponsor me, please. The reason I'm in here is to show you my DPI setting within my mouse because that's very important to why I have, you know, these set so low. These are my mouse ADS sensitivities. Honestly, you don't even need to look at these last three. You're never gonna use a scope that's, you know, this magnified unless you're using like Kali. I have mine at 15 for the holographic. I have my 2.5 at 20. Also appears a nickname if you're a streamer like me. If you want to, you know, join the streams, but every Sunday we stream on YouTube and TikTok. Come and join the fucking lives. Now we're on to the last page here. This is honestly a lot of the things that we've already gone over. Just give you kind of the main ones that we haven't. Optic color, I have mine on purple. Main ones that you should be using is either green, purple, and there's also just red if you just want straight red. Screen shake intensity, if you have this on, you're a fucking weirdo. Take this shit off, bro. Like, why do you want your screen shaking when a fucking grenade blows up or a wall blows up? There's no reason to have a fucking earthquake on your screen. Motion blur, this is kind of, you know what's weird? I have it on. The reason why I have it on is because when you're getting shot at, if you have motion blur off, blood kind of appears on your screen all around. It's like, it just kind of fucking circles around your screen. It's just like, if you're getting hit by bullets, a big blood splotch is like just planted on your fucking screen and it just blocks fucking your entire view. It makes the whole screen turn red and it's just like, I don't want that. I can't fucking see shit. Yeah, but if you guys enjoyed this settings video, you guys know what to do. Make sure to go down below and leave a like on this video. You know, like I said, settings are different for everyone. Check out the merch channel down below. If you also want to become a member of the channel, be able to see videos early, shorts early. How's the chance? It's super cheap, bud. You get to see all of my videos that I schedule before anyone else. It's like getting the subscription for the NFL. Except I'm not the NFL, I'm Lil C, bitch. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys in the next live stream or video. New videos every Monday and Friday, and as well as Sunday for live streams. Okay, deuces.